Hello, everybody. Yep. This is D-Boy, West Coast Uncensored. Coming a little bit different today. I'm not in the Yep studio. I'm going live out in the community. I'm actually, you're gonna hear the noises like that cars going by on a walk. But I had some inspiration and thoughts that I was revelating on and seeing and talking about. And one was, I'm really practicing, I've meditated with music and sounds and different things, right? To keep you for harmonization, balance, frequency. But I've really got into meditating in the silence. And there's a sound in that silence. There really is. There's a creativity in that dark womb of silence. I see it as the womb, that feminine aspect where everything's created and everything travels and brought forth, right? Through that aspect of all of us when we get there. But then I was thinking, the more you go in that silence, I was seeing this aspect. There's a silens. Hear what I'm saying? A silens, like a lens. We've heard of sci-fi and silence. Silens, and what I was seeing was another perspective within that aspect of a lens, another reality, another grand gathering of self in the silence. There's another lens for you to operate and put on. Even more than, there was a movie a long time ago with Roddy Piper where he put on his glasses, right? And then he would see the reality he put on, but he took them off, he wouldn't see it. And I'm looking at this aspect, the silens, the lens connected to the silence. There's another aspect of the depthness of our multi-dimensional being that has different lenses in different places in the accumulation of all our fractal parts of us that are in the mirror. If you hear what I'm saying, you got to really see this. In the mirror, the mirroring of ourselves, almost like going in a house of mirror. You ever see the Game of Death with Bruce Lee, right? You have to recognize these are all parts of you that are in different places. They'll call it quantum, different dimensional aspects of yourself. In some of the religious texts, they'll talk about putting your remember your members part together, these aspects of yourself that have kind of been broken or fragmented, right? Humpty Dumpty was fragmented, and then he came to the point where he realized, don't expect the king or the king's men, the aspects of the king, to put you together again, because they're just the ones that have a lot to do with the fracturing. But this lens you get in the psi lens allows you to start now taking that lens of focus from a different perspective. And quietness, silence, and driving and looking and driving your own self to engineer, and you start operating your own projector, focus projector. I thought about this little quote the other day that I thought about in the movies, right? In the movies it says, light, photo, cameras, focus, action, project. This is all aspects of us in the silence, but also taking that fully your director, producer role and not letting it be taken by something else or somebody else, giving your own attention, your antenna to you. This is D-Boy, West Coast Uncensored. A little bit of a little special today, a little ditty. What do we call this word of the day? Silence? I think that's good. We can go word of the day, silence. Silens. Psi, L-E-N-S. Lens. Psi, S-I. right? Silence, S-I-L-E-N-C-E, but we're going to take that lens to lens, because all this language is connected that way. Yes. We were so interdimensional within ourselves and so vast in these places. We're starting to hum. And as we hum like a hummingbird or bee, there's something coming back to you that connects to you that is part of you. Think about it. We say all is self. That's all. All is self. So even as I've been doing the actually part of you that's always against you is you. My last thing I put me versus me, right? The verses. But there's also a unity in that aspect, which I'll be covering here soon. Signing off. Get me a little exercise. Get me a little sun. This is D-Boy. West Coast Uncensored. What I'd like you to do for me and for all of you, please like, subscribe, and share. Please share with anybody you know that would be, this stuff is connecting with them and connecting with you. You share. Please. Have a great day.